Hey there Cancer, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for February 20th to the 26th. Let's take a look and see what's on the cards for you. Jumping straight on in Cancer, we have got, the Queen of Wands. Okay, a fiery energy. Now, this can be Aries energy, you may be dealing with an Aries, but as an energy for you to embody and take on Cancer, this is the energy of determination to follow your passion, your purpose, your desires, okay? Different from your watery self, this is about stepping up into some bold action this week, okay? And it's Aries energy, so sometimes we need to go beyond the comfort zone and sort of be really headstrong. So we'll keep going and see what that is all about. Okay. Divine Wisdom. Okay, this is an extra major arcana in this deck, and for me it really is about divine guidance. You might be sort of feeling, look, I think that there is a different purpose for me here, and something new to create or manifest. The Queen of Wands loves to do that, and maybe you're starting to get those kind of deeper intuitions come through. This card comes out for me where you are being guided, okay, you are being guided towards that calling. Right, what else? We've got, the Tower, and sometimes the universe redirects us in weird and wonderful and sometimes chaotic ways. The Tower really says that there is a situation in your life that at a foundational level, you know, is not sturdy, is not stable. Now, this could be in your relationship, it could be in your own beliefs or values system, it could be in your work career. Sometimes it can be even, you know, place or location that you live in. It's a general reading, so please align it to your situation. I do like the Tower energy because the universe is really telling you at the moment that you've either outgrown a situation or it's not in alignment anymore, and it's trying to redirect you to what is. Maybe by sending you big epiphanies, maybe by, you know, your intuition being on overload, maybe by a situation escalating into a Tower moment. Because sometimes the universe, like if we don't follow the signs from our angel spirits, guides, or our own intuition, which I sort of say is the universe tickling us with a feather, saying, hey Cancer, you know, over here, this is where you're supposed to be. If we don't notice that, or we choose to ignore it, let's say it's usually that one, the universe brings in what I call, you know, the Mack trucks, just to kind of plow through and clear the way. So there could be a Mack truck moment here with the Tower. Generally with the Tower, Cancer, we're encouraged to let it fall so that we can then lay a new foundation on which to truly build what is in alignment with you from the new version of yourself that you are right now. You are normally pretty intuitive, so have you been paying attention to that? Okay, well, let's jump in and draw your 9-card block, Cancer. If you'd like a personal reading or healing, first link down below will take you to my website where you can check those out. Grab my Learn Tarot Quick Guide if you want to start interpreting the cards for yourself. That's absolutely free. And if you want to take your Learn Tarot journey a bit deeper, the initiation is my immersive tarot course. The doors are open to that. Join me for daily readings every single day on Instagram, Facebook, and on TikTok. Use the links down below to make sure that you end up in the right place, as I know at least on Instagram there are fakers and scammers out there. Know that I will never contact you directly and ask you if you want a reading. So usually do a daily read plus a daily love reading as well on those channels. Okay, I'll see you in just a moment. I'm going to speed things up. Okay, Cancer, these are your cards. It's a very interesting story emerging. Look at that Queen of Wands that showed up in the reading right next to the Queen of Cups, Cancer, which is actually your energy. Judgment at the heart. It is judgment time. It's time for you to make some really, really big moves here. Also have the Ace of Cups, not the Eight of Cups, but I think Eight of Cups might be the pathway to this. So it's so interesting look at that top line. So we see your energy, the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, generally Scorpio energy for me, and the Queen of Wands wedged in the middle. Now, sometimes when we get a tarot couple like this, Queen and King of Cups, this can indicate either a romantic partnership, sometimes a partnership with a workplace or organization that was once a perfect fit here as well. But the Queen of Wands is in the middle. Now, the Queen of Wands is this indication of what is getting in the way of this situation is a burning desire, a burning passion, or a purpose that is calling, okay? I notice how the King, Queen of Cups are kind of, you know, looking in different directions here. It's almost like we've got two people that, you know, are kind of cohabiting here, but are sort of on their own path, or you know, going their own ways here, going in different directions, okay? Well, what I notice is that your energy here, Cancer, which is the Queen of Cups, is very focused on that Ace of Cups, which is also showing up in the reading. Now, the King of Cups here also has a cup, but this one is not as embellished. It's kind of a bit understated, underwhelming, to be honest. So I feel that whatever the King of Cups represents for you has lost its passion, has lost that kind of sense of purpose for you, is feeling, you know, like underwhelming or not in alignment with you anymore. And you're beginning to get very clear and determined on the fact that you really want the Ace of Cups. You want your cup to be filled up. You're not going to settle, okay? Mediocrity is not enough for you. And you are firing up into the Queen of Wands, okay? I want to be lit up. I want my soul on fire here. Now, the Queen of Wands could also actually indicate somebody else that is meddling in this situation. I do have the Three of Pentacles here, which can be there is more energies and parties here. That does not necessarily mean that there is cheating or anything going on. Sometimes extra parties can be a friend or an in-law or a parent in the ear of one of you here. That is, you know, another communicator is another factor. So that's what I'm seeing here. I think that your instincts are saying that, look, maybe it's time for the Tower here, okay? The King of Cups being Scorpio energy, you know, whether it's a person or not, it really is the indication of the death energy and how we transform our reality by letting go of what is no longer growing for us, okay, what is no longer hitting the mark. And when we hold on to situations that fit that criteria, they become the toxin, right? Scorpio energy, they become the toxin, they become the poison for ourselves and for our true progress. And that's what I see in the Judgment card. Somebody who's awakening to the fact, remember that intuition, awakening to the fact that maybe this is holding you back. It's keeping you playing smaller, or, you know, it's really becoming like the chains that bind you. So Judgment says it's time to make a judgment call before the universe does it for you. Okay, sometimes we dismantle the tower and sometimes the universe escalates a situation to move us when we won't move ourselves. So Judgment says that this is the last call in the situation. You need to make a final decision. Okay, are you going to sort of forgive and forget and try and reignite, or are you going to move this along to the World energy, which is the last major arcana that follows on from this, which is really about acknowledging this is the end of an era and I'm kind of spiritually graduating from this soul contract and it's time for me to go in a new direction. Now, the Ace of Cups is here, and I'm wondering, Cancer, whether you've been consciously or subconsciously calling this in. So it may have even arrived in your life and be the very catalyst for the Tower falling. Now, if this is in relationship for you, and you're in a relationship that's become emotionally distant, or there's emotional unavailability here, this Ace of Cups could have been offered to you by somebody very passionate, somebody very warm, somebody very connected, potentially a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And you've gone, you know what? That's what I want more of. That's the stuff, right? The Ace of Cups is somebody who is finally, you know, being replenished. Finally, I'm receiving. Finally, you know, I've got this beautiful gilded Ace of Cups. So This may have arrived or maybe on its way, but I think that this could be the catalyst that you could have had an offer or opportunity from somebody else. So you got a decision to make. Am I, Three of Pentacles, going to rebuild here? Can I? Or am I going to embrace this? Because I think it feels like once you've kind of had a taste of this, it sort of feels like maybe this new adventure is for you. We've got the Page of Wands, so this could be indicative of the energy as well, because this is associated with a message of passion, which is generally good news for you. Could be from somebody who's a little younger, more adventurous, somebody who is, you know, not afraid to go on a journey, to do things differently and to explore. It's a real explorer energy here. So it feels good, but there's also the Four of Pentacles, which is a, do I hold on? Do I hold on or do I let go? And I think that is the question here, okay? I have to say with the Tower energy, it's feeling a little bit more of a letting go. And that is because right down in the foundation of this situation, you know, there is something that, you know, you're feeling, you've been distant for so long that it just feels like maybe we can't get this back on track, okay? The Ten of Pentacles shows me that there could be, you know, financial commitment between you, marriage contract, you know, family as well involved. So it will be a really big upheaval. It will be a really big life change. But the Ten of Pentacles in a reading that's coming through with Judgment and the Tower is usually the completion of a long-term situation, because sometimes things just naturally have their cycle, have their ending. And yes, that is sad, but oftentimes we don't get to experience like the Ace of Cups unless we are open to making that transition. So Cancer, big reading, but let's grab you a couple of oracle cards to close out and get a little further guidance. Got the Moonology Oracle here, and we've got a win-win outcome is forecast. This is the Libra card. Now, look, do you know what's coming through for me, Cancer? Your person might be wanting this as well, as in the other party that you're in in relationship with, long-term relationship, might actually want the separation as well, but maybe they haven't had the courage or the confidence to make that happen. This could be a win-win for both of you, and it could really lead to a more balanced, happy outcome. Let's grab your what's this one? This is the Divine Abundance Oracle. We've got loss. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. It's lose to gain in terms of a tower has to fall before we can rebuild it. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her plan instead of the egos. Yeah, that's how it feels. Like there is going to be a tower falling, but I actually think it's a win-win for everyone in this situation. So it's about having the strength and courage to follow that call. Cancer, I'm wishing you all the best with this energy. It is a big reading. I'm cheering you on and wishing you so much love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.